Is already included.
Okay, right. Sorry about the technical difficulties. We are back again in here in Sao Paulo. We just had to sort out the bit right. Apparently it was atrocious.
Quick summary is Finn's 4 tenths behind, and then Sheehan and Squidge are close to each other, 3 tenths behind, before we get the medium runners of Jacob on a 108 flat and Jack, who's coming into the pits as we speak, on a 108.2, with the Mercedes reserve being on a 108.5 on the mediums. So far, only 12 people have set competitive lap times, 3 people rumoured to not be setting them at all. So we've waiting for lap times. We have AMS Term, Binkers, Luigi, and DJ. And of those 3, only Luigi, of the 4, only Luigi is on the. So set a lap, and it's a 107.4.
So he is going for a lap. Okay, so 107.4.
So we lied, but only
He bluffed us. He bluffed us.
Of who's going to set a lap time, only Luigi's on the mediums, and Binkers is now 11th. 6 thousandths behind Horonsky, who was on mediums. Anybody who's on a flying lap right now doesn't seem to be any, other than DJ and Luigi. DJ's up to the line, and it's a 102.
P2.
That's a really good lap. The Alpine's
Shui's not a driver. I think I haven't seen Shui race yet.
Because he hasn't raced yet. He's a reserve.
That's what I thought. He was taking over from Horonsky, isn't he? After
Yeah,
he
and Horonsky's
had a moment
to...
and left it all, and he's now back racing today for Red Bull.
Yeah.
In Joel's seat.
Yeah. As it seems, it's going to be a very dominant race for the Alpine Academy of the McLarens and Alpines, as they seem to be quite high up. But then again, we don't have Sam and Term yet setting a lap.
We have got
Luigi's not doing bad.
We will be doing an interview after this race with with Inspector Seb. He apparently has might have some news for us to reveal.
As the team boss of a team who's got a really big chance of getting back-to-back constructors titles.
Yeah, how are Aston Martin faring in as constructors this year?
They're leading by about 26.5 points from Red Bull and Alpine.
So it could all change today.
Well, they have a really good chance, but if one driver from a team in their academy in Alpine or Red Bull DNF, they have that team doesn't have a chance at the title at all.
Right, okay, that's fair.
Because they'd end up losing by half a point if they won with fastest lap.
We've just seen on the radio from Perks to out to his team that he's going to his words. Sorry, I'm starting. His words are, "Let's do this, boys, and send this one out good."
You're really having a bit of a hard time saying that. Luigi's in 15th.
Yeah.
A lot of people are on their second runs.
I mean, he's on the What is his strat? He's going for that long medium run. So that'd be what the medium.
He's probably going to go for a run on the soft late towards the end of the session.
Yeah, he has got pace. He can get
Finn
through.
is towards the end of his lap, but I think he's pitting, but he's not. He's not pitting. 104, 105, 6.
Cross the lines, that puts him on provisional pole.
0.019 from Shui. Sheehan and Term immediately goes faster by about 10. This is ridiculous. Sheehan's now in 5th on a 107.3. Jack's on a 107.4. Jacob's on a 107.4, and so is Sarah Faze. This is absolutely manic. This race is going to be an absolute cracker.
Yep. As Mick saying to his Red Bull boys, that they come on, let's get us for this is for P2 in the standings, which is obviously big to see them taking home. Well, yeah, second in the standings if they do well today.
And I'm just correcting him, even though he doesn't realise you could technically win the.
Can they?
Yeah, they can win. Mick said I'm allowed to talk about transfer speculation.
Oh, brilliant. That's a speculation. What have you got for me?
Do you want me to sum it up briefly, or do you want me to be here till tomorrow morning?
Go in depth. Like, talk about them.
Well, from Williams, they apparently are looking at getting one of the Alpine drivers of Finn, and Lou, who's managed to fail to attend today. Aston Martin are having big changes with the retirement of Goldfinger. So
yeah, that is something I did want to talk about.
And they are apparently looking to get rid of Sheehan as well, and looking at Sam, someone who has only driven half this season but is just taken it by absolute storm. Won multiple races and stuff. You can talk now.
Thank you. It is obviously going to be a weird world of F1WL without the driver of Goldfinger in Mercedes powered car, whether it's pink or green. It's Lawrence Stroll has been his man.
Oh, Seb in this case, but yeah.
Staff. It's gonna be, it's gonna be a weird world, but gotta say, we've got to thank him for his time
here
and the championship he brought to back to Silverstone in season 2.
Because I was lucky enough to get the chance to race alongside him and against him, because I got to race instead of Lewis for Zandvoort of season 2, which was a really good experience, and I can't sum it up. There's no words for it, how the experience it is. And Monkey's a bit annoyed, got a lap time deleted, and he's very annoyed about it.
Okay, and I think we've got to talk about the man that, obviously, the important news came out, it was 2 days ago. We did have a new champion we did have a champion for this year, confirmed after we knew that Goldfinger wasn't going to be attending the Brazilian or the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. He becomes the first man to ever win 2 titles in F1WL in the 3 seasons it's been going, and that is Jack in the Red Bull. 2 titles for Red Bull, I do believe.
Well, they've had both. They've got this second drivers' championship under their belt, and they also absolutely clenched at the season 1 constructors. But it's going to be a tall order for Hronsky and Jack today to try and get the constructors with prying eyes of the security of Aston and the equal counterparts at Alpine. And Alpine seem to be looking a lot better than them, and one Mr. Sheehan seems to be looking right up there.
He's looking mighty strong today.
Yeah.
It's going to be... No, obviously you can't, say...
Collie can't really judge anything. But there's 4 cars in a 107.4 range. Jack on a 412, Procan in the Mercedes on a 433, Jacob in the Williams on a 434.
Why is there so many new drivers today?
Because there's a lot of people who can't make it, like...
I gathered that one.
Yeah, there's many.
I was getting used to... I've only just got used to drivers, what team they're going to drive for. And we're going to ride on board with Sir with Face. He's a man that will be leaving
his team at the end of the season.
McLaren Orange.
McLaren team.
You can see the special lid he's running today as a tribute to the team. He put a statement out on Twitter saying he wants to thank the team for the years he had with them. But he feels he wants a new challenge with a new team.
And he's got an invalidation for turn 7.
He's got to make it to he will make it to the line and get at least a lap out of this. So
he should
improve on P9.
Yeah. Jesus, I only just realised. He's got. According to Mikhail, who's team boss of some team in the Red Bull Academy.
Term sets a new fastest lap. Sorry to interject. So 106.5 puts him
Oh,
4
that's
tenths clear of Finn.
By 4 tenths.
But Finn boxes. Finn bails on his lap.
Shuey and DJ's on his lap and he's backed off. He's gonna probably... He might make it in time for one more.
No, Shuey's on an out lap.
Yeah, and DJ might make another lap.
Is he on that lap? Is he? Oh, he's backed off in the yeah. He's building gaps at this point. He's got so many cars in front of him. He just needs to build off.
I don't think anybody behind Sir will get another lap in.
Sir's got to fly here if he wants to get to the. He's on a lap, isn't he, Sir?
Yeah.
We go.
Just
right,
go on one, Shuey. Finn retires.
Oh, Finn retires then.
Yeah.
So feeling he's not, obviously hasn't got the time to get another lap out. Squidge gets invalidated on his last run. That's unfortunate for him. Here's Sir. Sir goes very deep. His lap's invalidated already. So it's P11 at best for Sir. And Shuey is gonna. Right, so yeah, we are gonna ride on board. Shuey here.
Not a purple sector one.
He's a 10th up though. He is a 10th up.
Yeah.
He's got to find 3 tenths. Term
isn't getting another lap in either. So Shuey's the immediate threat.
Perk's lap's invalidated. It's just Shuey that can take it, unless Vronsky can put a blind of it. He's got Monkey in front of him. Yeah, it's not a chance for Vronsky. His Monkey isn't overly moving, and Perk puts it in a wall. Bless you and bless you.
Thank you.
Shuey. That is.
Squidge is out.
I'm not going to say anything.
Finkers is out.
Every time I say something about Finn, I'll jinx him. Not going to say anything. Shuey's still only a 10th up. And he's got cars in front of him. Vronsky moves.
That's ruined his lap a little bit, you know.
Well, we'll see when he makes it to the line. It's going to take it.
Yeah, it's not.
So
no.
That's it. And it's only good enough for P2. Only a 10th up.
It's still a front row for him.
Finn is.
Nobody else is on a lap, I think. Nobody else is on a competitive lap. Because Pro can't.
Pro can't. Sorry.
Nah.
But yeah, Finn fuming with the Alpha Martin reserves. Just wanted them out of the way. They wouldn't move.
Rumours for season 4 is Squidge is. Well, rumours and confirmations is Squidge is leaving the AlphaTauri team. Sam is probably leaving the house. I didn't know this either, to be honest. Mikhail is looking for a seat himself. Monkey is probably leaving the Alfa Romeo team, which is going to be a shame for him. But both Alpine drivers leaving. We've discussed Finn, but nobody really knows where DJ is going for season 4. And apparently Red Bull's lineup's absolutely mad. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out some big news, hopefully, when we talk to Inspector Seb later after the race.
In the Aston Martin,
yeah.
Which will tell us a lot about the Aston Martin camp. I'm going to look at team radio. Meet Alpine, stupid Aston Martin reserves, get them out of the way, so slow, pathetic.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Very angry, or I assume that is ultimate game in the Aston.
Yeah, well, it was one of the Aston Martin cars, and
it's a reserve,
he
so
wasn't
it's
happy with it. It's a shame to see cars laps being ruined by slower moving vehicles.
Yeah, that are in the way, because it can ruin a lot.
We saw it of Aston Martin getting in the way in Portimao. And we've seen it again today.
We've seen it multiple times this season. Even from teammates doing it to other teammates by accident. Because they're angry with their teammate. But it's just not excusable.
Mick saying to his drivers, not too shabby guys, let's go get the title. As he feels confident in his voice, and I think he should. They can do it.
But it's going to be really hard.
All that it rely on is it could just rely on one spin, and they can change it all.
Yeah.
Turn 1 could be the decider of this race.
This first couple of sectors is going to be absolutely just mad.
It's going to be amazing. I'm looking forward to this. I can check the race director whilst we're waiting. So our grid. we'll have 2 Dutchmen starting on the front row.
Usual
With
terms
Amos
Dutch.
taking pole position for his first on his second race back. Takes pole position with Shuey alongside him in second. Finn third, Jacob Brown up behind him in fourth. Perks and Hronsky, followed by Jack, Khan, Sheehan and Squidge. Squidge ends your top 10. Sir in 11th, unlucky for him to drive with pace, and I'm not going to be able to get through the rest of them. I'll carry on when I can get to view the grid again in a minute.
Yeah.
So, we're underway in a formation lap. The pit stop strategy is a 1-stop for the soft to hard on at 13 to 14. I couldn't read the medium to 2-stop.
But
I have no idea what it was.
it's something if that helps. But a 2-stop's going to be really aggressive.
I think it could be done by his drivers somewhat. Drivers like Luigi and Sir and Squidge can just, if they don't get the best of starts, can just rely on that strategy hopefully. Or they rely on the 1-stop and hope the leaders go for the 2-stop and build gaps on it.
I assume the leaders are going to still try. Everybody is on softs other than Lewis and Sam at the back.
Inspector Seb getting a bit I'm not sure what the word is, not confident, but I can't find the word, but his radio message that he's put out to the team
and everybody, which is a bit of a risk.
To Alpine was, a certain Alpine driver can be my reserve for next season if he feels my reserve is slow.
I assume that reserve is ultimate game, and I'm assuming that might be about me because I'm technically I'm teams enough. There's only one Alpine reserve, and that's Jeansy. So he has a
I think he means Finn. He can make Finn his reserve driver.
But there's rumours of Finn yeah, but he said Alpine reserve.
No, he says a certain Alpine driver can be his reserve. Alright, back to the grid. We have Luigi lining up in
Why do I feel that might be DJ? Because Finn's been rumoured to go to Williams alongside Lou.
Is he?
Yeah.
That's a big move. Big, strange move. Be like Lewis going to Mercedes in 2013. 13. Right, we have
I'd say
Game
just
in 14th, Blinkers in 15th, Calibra 16th, Happy Soul 17th, and then Lewis and Sam, the two that did not set laps in qualifying in 18th and 19th to round out the grid. And have we got any lights? We have a green flag waved at the back. I can't see the lights.
Neither.
This isn't helpful. I'm gonna wait for my camera angle to change. Right, we have what? 2, 3, 4.
Lights out and away they go.
It is lights out and away we go.
Oh,
we have a drive-through penalty for Ultimate Game for a jump start. And
Lewis has got a
lead out
stonking
turn
start.
1. It's Finn takes the leaders. Stewie tries to get through.
I'm on board with Lewis as there's Manic in the midfield. Lewis is already up to 14th. Jacob from 4th from the grid's already down to 15th place. Bad start for Jacob.
What is happening? Is there going to be contact? Kine up into 7th. Everyone runs wide.
Binker's almost crashed into the back of Monkey. This is insane in the midfield fight. On board with Jack now.
First stays P11. Luigi's going to get ahead of
contact with DJ.
Luigi drops back down now behind.
DJ
loses it.
DJ hit the back of the
drifting around the corner. Can't make it go round. Jack now up into P8. This could be what it means for the title.
And Lewis has been involved in an incident. He may have spun. Term's got a 1 second gap to Finn already. But the first lap's been absolutely chaotic.
That was fun. We have a Sir now right on the back of Luigi. He's got the toe he needs. Right, the stop strategy, 2-stop, is the soft medium. You've hit on lap 12 to 16 for the first set of soft, the second set of soft, then lap 23, 27 for your mediums. As pitting is Ultimate Game to service driver and Blinkers pits as well. As we see that move is going to be quite common down the main straight. If you've got
Blinkers, Ultimate Game and Lewis pitted.
Lewis pitting as well. I assume that's front wing change.
Probably.
I'm really talking really fast. I don't know why. Hronsky's P4.
Yeah.
Outright.
I think
How
that
does this look for the
DRS
championship? We've got Finn in second for Alpine.
the answer is right now, Aston got it because
Right, okay.
like Alpine and Red Bull need like at the worst it's 3/5 for the fastest lap, 3/5 fastest lap, and then a non-scoring Aston.
Yeah, the yellow flag.
Team.
Someone's dropped it, and that is High Caliber at the back.
DJ's
Right
on the back of Luigi now.
I'm gonna come to watch DJ. Oh, but we're gonna watch Sir actually. He's right on Jack. They're almost touching.
Alongside into the final
Turn
corner.
sets a new fastest lap, and he's just gonna get the tone. It's all you need down this corner. He's gonna go to the inside.
Really low on DRS though compared to Jack. Really low. But Jack will have DRS back on him.
Yeah, DRS is enabled this lap, isn't it? Yeah. We have got DRS. So has that move not been the wisest?
But it's fine because Sir also has DRS of Procan in P7.
So yeah, definitely got the job done, Sir. As he's now right up on the back of right on the back of I will find Khan, like you said. Let them move. As we have blinkers get past Lewis gets past blinkers down, I assume for a corner. Nice little dive bomb, I assume. Where is Sam? Sam 14th. It's a long race. Blinkers is retired from this race. He's pulled into the pit lane, I believe, to retire.
That's a bad end to this season. Oh, Sir's lost it. Sir's spun.
Has he?
And he's got a penalty for corner cutting.
He has.
When he spun.
Sir's spun. That's.
He resets the track. That'll be a penalty as well. More penalties for Sir with face.
What does he care? He's doing a Fernando Alonso at this point. It's his last race of the team. There's nothing.
I'm expecting him just to crash into a wall on purpose at this point.
Whilst talking, Shui takes P2 with a beautiful move round the outside of the centre S's.
On Finn.
As he gets up
but
P2.
Finn is on his way back.
They
don't have a DRS train, so they don't end up having
down
DRS,
the inside.
Hronsky's right behind them.
Shui runs into the back of him. Finn's still under pressure. To the outside goes Shui. Is he going to make the move?
No, he's going to back off. He's going to go for
behind him.
The switchback, maybe.
Is he going to go for the dive bomb?
Hronsky's gone around the outside.
Left and the door is closed. He can't go for it just yet. As Hronsky pushes his way through cleanly and makes himself aware, gets the elbows out and takes P3 from Shui. It's not a move I expected to happen, but he laid and waited. The apex predator that is Hronsky makes the move.
The train starting with Sheehan's too far, just a little bit outside of second, third and fourth, and that train's going all the way back to Jacob in 11th before Sam, who's 2 seconds behind.
How close is Hronsky? Is Hronsky going to make the move on Finn?
Squidge is just past Sheehan.
Gets to Finn. Hronsky gets a bit too much curb through the exit of turn, or through the apex of turn 1. That's going to lose him a lot of time. I don't think
Shui's got a really good exit
on Finn,
but not enough.
Shui's just not going to be able to. Once it's pulled along by the DRS of Finn. We're going to come to DJ Perks now. He's going very wide, but it doesn't matter. He's not got a penalty. I don't think he probably got a warning for that. That's probably a black and white flag to be shown to him. As
Procan is right on the back of Sheehan right now.
P7, very close. Procan now gets a time penalty for exceeding track limits, multiple warnings. That is his third black and white flag.
He's really pushing the car.
He's holding his own though, nicely. We're gonna whack that on. No, let's change tyres. A few cars in the medium. We have a yellow flag set to 1-2. That's a Ferrari off. I'm assuming that's Lewis. That's unlucky for Perks. He pushed himself onto the grass. He's gonna really drop back. He's not gonna get DRS. He's gonna get DRS, but it's not gonna be effective. It's just gonna draw him a bit closer. Hronsky's right alongside with Finn. Term's retired. Term's out. Term has binned it. We have a safety car.
Safety car.
He's not going to be happy about that. But we are stunned in silence as, out of nowhere, Term has retired. He's put it in the wall.
As it stands. In the constructors, Aston will be 5 points ahead of the team of Alpine.
Right, okay. That's... Oh, I can't... I feel for him. I really do.
He's really
Losing
struggling
the
with
race.
overheating in the front right.
Who's that? Who's that?
For term. He lost it because he... And luckily for Lewis and High Caliber, they're not lapped. So they should be able to rejoin the queue.
Lewis is pitting. He's going to be lap now, I think.
But so is Finn.
Depends. I'll fit there. The leaders pit as well then.
Everybody's pitting.
Finn gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
That's going to be a big yikes if they pit again this race. He's gone for the mediums.
Well, even if he doesn't pit, I doubt he'll be able to pull a 5-second gap.
Finn's went for the mediums and... Not really. But Shuey's on hards. People have lost a lot of time.
Yeah,
Gronsky went on
drivers that haven't pitted are is your world champion, Jack, and an unlikely name in P2 of the Alfa Romeo, Monkey de Bruyne. He hasn't pitted.
Oh yeah, the karaoke.
Right.
We kind of forgot about
this. I believe we have an interview to do with Mr. Sir with Face.
Hello.
So sir, welcome. What happened? You span. Very insightful. How are you? How are you feeling currently about your drive? How? Safety car helping you. So I assume you're going to be doing the 2-stop strategy to see you onto mediums. Someone's been overtaken under safety car. That is Happy Soul. Oh, there's a contact under safety car.
This is just chaos. The safety car is going to take a while because Lewis is all the way in turn 5. No, the safety car late.
Well, it's 3 laps.
Stupid.
This is the first lap. He'll make it, but he'll probably make it this lap or next.
It'll be next.
So where are you predicting to finish then, sir? What are your predictions? Alright. Alright. Thanks for the time, sir. Have a good race. There you are. There's your interview with Sir. We'll see if we can get some more drivers involved. I shall do an at here. They're not going to be happy with me. What's my ping? Right, well, as far as I'm aware, I've pretty much been told that Sir... you obviously didn't hear him. Okay, that's annoying and rather awkward. So, we have just had an interview with Sir, as you've seen, we were talking to him. Has Sheehan now dropped back? Is Sheehan pitting? No, Sheehan is just... It's like, what's happening over here? People are getting overtaken. I'm really confused. Safety car's in this lap. It's going late. As we're going to go green now. We're going to have to pull to the front. Here's Finn. Tries to get past Monkey de Bruyne. Well, who's going to move down? No, I wasn't aware of that. It just went green so early. I believe my commentary button has disappeared. Just to, so Finn, currently P3. Now going to try and make the move for P2. Makes it cleanly. And he's now got... He's now going to try and make the move on Monkey de Bruyne. Can he make the move? But Sir now up into P12, Luigi P13. What is going on? Honsky made the move on Monkey, sorry I didn't comment on that. Monkey's just now struggling with the tyre wear a little bit, or just not going to be racing them, as it's not really his drive. As Happy Soul gets a 3-second time penalty for exceeding track limits, we're going to stay on board with Hronsky. He's going to try and make the move on Finn. There's no DRS, takes that curve a bit wide, but Finn gets a bit unsettled through the exit. Now onto the main straight, slipstream important. Finn gonna hold on as much as he can. He's gonna try and make the move on Jack, I assume, because he's close enough. But to the inside goes Hronsky. Can he make it move? Can he make the move stick? As it stands, no. As Jack comes back at him, this is very close. Finn, not Finn. It's not Finn at all. It's Jack. No, it isn't Jack. Hronsky then does make the move down into P2. We have ultimate game, just 2 tenths off Jacob. So yeah, we have had a lead change. We have had important things happening. As the 2 Red Bulls currently run 1-2. With fastest, no, Term has the fastest lap. I haven't got my analysis partner here to just tell me about the championship and how it's going to be, but our Red Bull are going to do a switch here with Jack. Yeah, Jack not fighting Hronsky. Hronsky goes through and takes the lead here for Red Bull, and Jack though is going to be so compromised as Finn now going to send on DRS re-enabled to the inside. They get very close to making contact. They do not make contact, and Finn's off though. Finn's off and hit the wall. I'm not sure how he obviously clipped the curb or something. The car gets unsettled, drops him down to P4 and shoots back up to P3. I wasn't expecting that. Again, another driver to go off there. Oh, right, I can go back here now. Right, update. CMD has had to go, so it's going to be just me for the last 25 laps. And that's not bad, that's alright, I've been used to it now. But no, so I've got to thank him for the time he did on here, for talking with me. It was helpful to have his insights. So, I'm just going to have to try to pick up the math from somewhere. Someone will tell me about it somewhere. What's in the media section? So yeah, obviously, making the move, can Luigi do it to get himself into the points not on the game? Yes, no, they're still side by side. It's a bit sort of tyre banging. Someone's going very slowly. We've got to get going again. Finn's in the pit now, 16. We're to do a front wing change. It's on the hard, going for that one stop. Ferrari now comes ultimate game, but he's boxed in. Can he make the move? I'm going to come back to here. Lewis now. Can he make it? No, he can't. But Monkey de Braun is just, I'm not sure what's going on with him. Whether he's got damage or something. He now drops back down to 12. He's on 11 and a half. Soft. He gets tyre wear. But talking tyres, yeah, the tyre heating was what we saw Term retire for. I'm not sure if that's going to be an issue. We're going to see, like, you know. Oh, DJ Perks makes the move on Monkey as well. Yeah, that could just be a point of interest. You know, watch out for that tyre heat for all the drivers. Happy so it's a 3-second time penalty. Jack gonna come back at Hronsky? No, he's far too far back. As Lewis and Luigi makes. I'm not sure what happened there because they swapped, but Luigi was already ahead of him, I believe. Monkey running gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Drivers are really attacking that pit entrance, and it's not working out for them really. As Sheehan is P5 for Jacob, now making the move for P4. She gets a 3-second time penalty from multiple warnings. Where'd that Red Bull come from? That is so, not Red Bull, that McLaren. That is so effect, he's going P5. It's out of nowhere, sends it through. Bob's your uncle, you know, this is doing. Bob's your uncle, it's Finn, is that Finn? It's gone off with Happy Soul, is out of this race. Retires. I'm not sure what happened there. I wasn't looking back there, I just see someone's retired. I'm going to assume it was contact that caused that, and damage. I'm not entirely sure. Shuey's right alongside Jack. makes the move before turn 1, or before the start finish straight, but that's not going to... Oh, he gets the DRS. Okay, he played that well. He's going to get the DRS. So Face is now P4. He really wanted to get himself top 7, and that is what he's done. He's now P4. Podium on the cards for him could be Luigi's now P9 again, Lewis P10. I think they're just swapping around, going for the moves. Where is... Right. Jack, 8 attempts off the back of Shuey, so Shuey has made that move and it is going to stick. Jacob's right on the back of Sir. If Sir was confident enough, he could back off maybe and let Jacob go ahead of him before the DRS detection zone, but I doubt he will. I don't want to compromise it and then risk getting away. But Sam is a driver that pitted onto the hot odds, going with that one stop. He's on the Silver's pit doing the safety car. Up. He started 19th, didn't he? Or 18th. Well, he started 18th or 19th. So he's gone up. I have a graphic for that. He has gone up a nice around 12 places. So he started 19th. So he goes up 12 places. France gets a free ticket time for speeding for multiple warnings. I'm going to change that back to tyres. Who hasn't stopped actually? Stops. Everyone except Jack has stopped. Tyres are going to start to go off a bit soon. Yeah, he's just really taking it long for that one stop. Yeah, really close midfield. So just holding his own. The gap behind is 8 tenths. He did survive to live another day. Or it's good to say that, I'm not sure. But no, it's not. Yeah, he did survive to live another day. And he's now right on the back of Jack, as Jack's tyres are really going off now. And Jack stays out another lap. So it's not going to be close enough to go for it through here. But this is really what Sir wants, as Sam makes a move on Sheehan for P6. But yeah, this is what Sam wants, Sir wants to build that gap. To Jacob behind, he just gets pulled along with the DRS. He's very close to the back of Jack, almost rear-ends him. Not sure if there was contact. We're going to ride on board with Jack, and what am I doing? There. Can I look behind him? I can. We're going to look behind him, and Sir gets very close. But going for it into the corner, left the room. Nice and clean move by Sir, as Jack's tyres surely going off at this point. Or is he, secretly Checo Perez and is just going to take these tyres till like lap 30? But he has got Jacob behind him. I think Jack will be pitting in the next couple of laps. His Perk's now P9. How's Finn doing? Finn doing doing consistently right. He's going to try to build that gap, close down that gap down in P13, as Jack does pit this lap. He doesn't speed in the pit lane. Jack has to serve. Jack got to serve? I believe he has to serve. No, he doesn't. He's got a 5-second stop go. 5-second time penalty. Someone has a 5-second time penalty. Have a look on the race director. Incident. It was rather recent. Speeding in the pit lane. I'm looking for. That's there. It was Finn. Sorry, that was sped in the pit lane. During that safety car. So, what is going on? Shuey getting rather close to Hronsky now. There he is, 4 turns back. Could get him through down turn 1 for the lead. It'd be nice to see a proper orange car taking the lead in this race. As a McLaren fan myself, it would definitely be nice to see. He's got him, and he's going to go for it. Go for the dive into turn 1. Clean as possible, gets ahead, but now he's got to defend with like his life depends on it down the straight. Only a 4 tenths gap with DRS as well. kind of wants Sir to be there with him to help him out, but Sir's going to want to try and close that gap, and I think he will, but doesn't need the help in the end as he takes the lead and maintains the lead, and now leads this race. That is, yeah, he's on the 1 stop as well, so this is pretty much his race, I assume, for the taking. Tronsky's on the 2 stop. Jack then, P12 after his stop, he's on the mediums, so I'm not sure on the strategy. Let's go try to take the mediums to the end. If 18 laps on them is doable, I assume. But yeah, he had already pitted, I believe, early on. If I check that. That's gap, sorry. Stops. Oh no, it was Jack's first stop. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he can take the mediums right to the end on the 1 stop, I assume. Yeah, that's just 18 laps. It's doable. So it's gonna be something to watch out of. He's gonna be quick. Bit of, a bit slower near the end of the race maybe compared to some of the hards, but right now he is gonna be quick and he's gonna want to cut through them hard runners. The reason that Blink has retired from this race is he's just feeling ill, or is ill. So yeah, it was just illness causing retirement. So didn't want to risk anything. So he decides he's he wanted to end his race. Yeah, so we have Jacob, really not a driver I've seen. It's the first time I've seen him, but taking Williams up there. That's something that Liam's going to be happy with. Yeah, so yeah, it's currently, I don't know, I just keep saying yeah. Williams will be very happy with his performance today. I'm just going to change my thing. He's on the mediums. He's going to want to pit again, but Sir's going to come for the inside. What is this camera angle? But P3 is now Jacobs, as Sir's going to maybe come back at him. So we're just P6 right now. And Procon now pits in. So a new set of mediums. What is going on? Someone's going a bit slow. That's for the blue flags. It's just yellow flags in sector 2. Yellow flags in sector 2, as that is. I don't know what's going on. It's I look at my phone and I look up the yellow flags. I have no idea what's going on. But Jacob's now got right on the back of him again. Gonna have DRS's. Yeah, he just gets really close to it. It's a bad exit through turn 1 though that really loses in time. But 5 tenths back, I don't know if he's going to be able to make the move this time. Down the DRS straight, no, not enough straight for him. So he maintains stays in P4, but something he's got to worry about is he's got to be looking in his mirrors as the ever faster Sam is approaching. A man that only done half the races this year. He is definitely going to be a title threat next season. If this is the pace he's shown this year, it's going to be. It could easily be his to lose next year. But we don't know. I mean next season. But obviously we don't know until we're there. It could be completely different, and we could see high caliber take it, or even just the first time I've seen Procon take the championship. As pitting is Horonsky off of his other set of softs, now onto a new set of softs. I should have his. I did check only a minute ago. That is his second stop, and Jacob gonna take back P2 with the DRS. Sam now is now P4, and only 6/10 behind Sir. He's going to ride on board with Sam. Sorry, I was not sure why I keep starting and not really know what to say. Yeah, we are going to ride on board with Sir as we watch, with Sam, as we watch the Sir battle unfold. Monkey 1 gets us by second time penalties, unlike ball warnings. Let's have a look at the penalties. Detail penalties. So far, all the penalties are just, I believe, current standing of penalties are just track limits. Obviously, not except perks. You have the 5-second time penalty as well with 1 track limits. But Sir's gonna make the move on Jacobs, I believe, into turn 1. But now this threat's gonna get annoying for Jacob. He has now got Sam right behind him. The DRS could be crucial down here. It's good the fact that I want my tyres. As Jacob's going to take back P2 off Sir. So still very close to him. We watch behind Pertzer, it's another 3-second time penalty, as I just talked about his penalties. Sam again just lying in wait, and is then just going to pounce when you. It's going on. I'm going to be least expecting it. But not sure how it's going to go with the DRS. I believe that is an Alfa Romeo, not Alfa, an Alfa Tauri. Sorry, one Alfa. There's an Alfa Tauri that is closing in on this battle. Just there, as his name now pops up. Running the wrong car backwards, right here. What's the gap? 6/10 to Sir. Sam breathes right down his neck. And pitting. It's off his tyres. Doesn't speed into the pit lane. Squidge is now P4. Sam now onto the podium. What a drive he's having. Right from the back. Let's ride on board. We'll go right on board to see if we can take back that. We'll take that P2. He's not going to down the straight. But Lewis pits as well. As so is DJ. And Hronsky gets past Sheehan. And Hronsky's only 1 lap's off, so he should be cutting through that field. Shuey's got built up a lovely gap, 7.7 seconds, 7.8 seconds up at the lead. As Jacobs scrap it out. High Caliber gets another 3-second time penalty. How is this going to turn out? There. We know how it's going to turn out. It's the same story every time we get to this straight. It's going to be Sam for P2. Okay, yeah. Jacob pits off his mediums. Sam is now P2 and is now unleashed into clean air to, hunt down Huey. And Squidge, I guess, also in that clean air, not getting any attack. As Hunt's now sits the fastest lap. That is also what Red Bull want, if Jack can build up his places again. I'm not entirely sure what that's going to mean right now, because I'm not in the mood to do the maths. But I think as it stands, it is still going to be Aston Martin's title. Yeah, it would be, I believe. Oh, I don't know. Actually, yeah, I believe it would be. We will see. We reach the checker flag, and we have some fireworks. So Squidge now gets. Oh, Squidge gets a 3-second time penalty. Has he got any other penalties? Jesus. Surface is fast enough for 109. Lewis now sits fast enough for 109. I didn't get to read the idiots. Squidge already had a penalty. But yeah, we go right on board with Sir. I assume, yeah, he's going to the end on these mediums. And he has got. The car in front of him running the softs, which would go yeah, would definitely go to the end. They took the 14 laps on the softs. Towards the end of that, I assume, yeah, Sir's mediums would be a bit nicer than the soft. Up again gets 5 time out of speed in the pit lane. It's not a nice looking day for the two Alpine boys in their last run with the team. P11 and P12. It would be nice to see them score points as they end their Alpine runs, but it's currently not looking like it. Sheehan in P6 and what could be, or as rumours, it's going to be his last race for Aston Martin. We will find out. We'll find that out. Hopefully very shortly, as Jake gets past Jack, and that's not nice. That's not what Red Bull wants for their title hopes. If they're planning on taking back a constructors to Milton Keynes. I can't find any gap. I think this is 6/10. It's Luigi. Oh no, that's the closest spot. 6/10 there. Bit laggy is. Oh, that's a back marker I'm seeing there. That's Luigi is, yes, at 8/10 off. It's Jacob hit. Now I'm back at Sheehan. Luigi's only now over a second off of France. He's got a back marker in front of him there. These two are now going to catch Monkey as what is going to be gap as they enter, or as they round the final corner. What it's called? No, I can't remember. As they enter down the main straight, so going to be a 10th. So that move's going to be done as soon as they enter the straight. But to the outside goes Jacob. He's going to have the move done before the braking zone anyway, so he can take the apex. Doesn't really matter. Who's pits? So it's Luigi pitting off of them mediums, and so right on the back of Jacob actually. Yeah, it's now P5. I didn't twig that he was further down a minute ago. He has really cut his way through, and is now up to P5 on them softs. Could be a thing. What's happening? Lewis has gone off. That's what's happened. Lewis goes off, and so Lewis just, I don't really know. I believe so was already P8, but all I know is Lewis went off and has caused yellow flags and movement up and down the field. But I don't really know if between about 4 cars, I'm not really sure if it made a difference to the orders. I don't think it did. I think Lewis was already behind them, but I don't know. I should really pay attention back there. But Jack only 3/10 off the back of Sheehan. Should make the move very early on the straight. He's on mediums, Jack, compared to hards. That's an easy move. Sheehan does just cover to the inside and is past for the braking zone. That's a nice move. We have a yellow flag, and that is Procon retiring from this race. It's unfortunate for him. We're talking Squid P3. Vronsky now, just trying to breathe down his and really catch him. How's it looking at? 10 seconds Shuey's gap. Finally, and we've got another driver to take the fight to Sam. As Vronsky's pitting. Did he got damage? Is there a front wing coming? No, not a front wing. Set of mediums. Why is Vronsky pitted? That's going to confuse me. Vronsky now P11. It's definitely a shoe. Unless something goes horrifically wrong for Aston Martin. It is their championship. Currently, as Sir gets a 3-second time penalty. So he's 9/10 back. No, it's now 10th back, 9/10 back again. We do only have 5 laps remaining in this race. It's just out of nowhere to become done. Vronsky is 7/10 back of Luigi after his pit stop. So 5/10 back probably can make. So I'm sorry, I'm reading messages. Sir is gonna make the move, I believe, on Sheehan. Yeah, he is. Makes the move on Sheehan on the DRS. Not much fight from Sheehan, as he does just allow the move, as I think it's inevitable when you're stuck behind a car, when you've got a car behind you with the DRS. You're not really going to be able to maintain the positions. Horonsky has got past Luigi. Luigi did look like he was momentarily going to come back at him down the sort of S's, I assume, like the hairpin section. I'm going to name it. The unofficial name of that sector. Yes, we have a free. Oh, it's Luigi on Horonsky to get close. His Gappy is now definitely going to come back in. As Sir gets, I'm going to come back up here. Sir's very close to the back of Jack as we get to the second DRS zone. There's Lewis at the 3-second time penalty for exceeding track limits. Luigi does get past Horonsky. They're side by side through the S's. I'm sure I didn't get to them soon enough. Who's going to get the DRS? It's one of them. I believe it is Horonsky that got the DRS to win that battle, and Sir is still behind Jack, and Horonsky makes the move. So as one rival makes the move, the other one maintains the position. Current positions for Red Bull are P5, P10, with the Aston Martin's current positions being P8 and P14. Sir only 4/10. Sir only 4/10 off the back of Jack. Yes. What is going to happen? Well, we know what's going to happen. He's going to make the move, and he's going to get it done with the DRS, and he's right on the back of him and ahead of him. Jack momentarily like was going to come back there, but he didn't. Yeah, so only three laps left in this race. Season looking to be unfolding here as Aston Martin's World Drivers' Championship win. So our champion of WDC is in P6. What is going on? Yeah, Sam. 13.7 off the back of Shuey. So here's me saying it should be Sam's title. It could be Sam's title, like easily just to lose next season. If Shuey has a drive, which I'm not sure if he does, but if he does, it would very much be his title. Like, it's going to be exciting. As has got ahead of Jack. Obviously, we saw that last lap. We have a yellow flag. That's an Aston Martin. That's Sheehan. That's Sheehan gone. Perks taps out Sheehan. They have made contact. Sheehan's backs out. If Horonsky can just score a few more points here, at least get ahead of Perks. Could that be the title? I'm not sure. Horonsky really needs these mediums to kick in against the old softs from the last 3 laps. Or 2 laps, sorry. And Jack needs to build gap. Jack needs to close in. Jack needs to get past Sir. Can he do it? Will he do it? 8 tenths back. Sheehan needs to get his foot down really close. What you're seeing, yeah, it's not like I don't think Sheehan scored points. He is 6 seconds back on old hards. And Jack 7/10 off the back of Sir. Can he get a good exit out of the centre S's? Jack has got a 5-second time pen. As we will look at the penalties now. It is 3 seconds for Jack. It's 3-second time pen for Jack. Sir has 6 seconds, so as long as Jack can stick within 3 seconds of Sir, he will get the place. As Finn now pits, I believe. No, Finn doesn't pit. Yeah, Finn is pitting. Finn's in the pit exit, I believe. Oh, Jack kicks around the rear. That's not what he's going to want if he really wants to build down the gaps. As his medium starting to get worn now. As Finn, I assume, is going to go for that. Finn is not in the pit. What you want to go? He's down the range. He's down the second straight. We're on the last lap. This is the final lap we're on. It's a 16-second gap for Shuey. Can Horonsky make moves? This could be a big move. If Horonsky can get perks, so it looks like he's going to. He's got the power. He's got the DRS. Horonsky's going to make the move, but Luigi's on the inside of 3 wide. No, not 3 wide. That would have been nice for him to be 3 wide. But Horonsky's going to get past Perks, goes a bit wide. But Horonsky makes the move. But we're going to come round to Shuey now. Steiner, Perks are retired. Lewis gets a free 10-second time for exceeding track limits. But big words here. It's definitely got to be said. It's been a great drive from Shuey today as he ends the F1WL season with a W here in his I believe it's his first race in F1WL. What a drive by him today. Sam will come home to take second place in the back of the grid. You can't say that is undeserved. Jacob for Williams takes P3, and Aston Martin will win the constructors season, or the constructors championship this season after what can only be described as a mistake from Horonsky. But do not leave right now, so I believe we have got some donuts will be done. We will see some donuts this race. Jack took P5, Sir P6. Horonsky took P7 as Aston Martin have done it. But Williams on the podium, P3. We have yellow flags as someone's span. I believe it's like Lewis' span. Yeah, no, he's just going very slowly to end the race. Yeah, we will have donuts to see. Aston Martin will win the I've won the constructors by 14.5 points. Very close. Sam saying it was very close to a puncture, so that could have changed this race. But McLaren taking home a W today. What a season. Yeah, I don't know what to say. That was a great season. But that was Yeah. So yeah, we have got some donuts to do right at the end here. I have nothing to say at this point. What a season. I've already said it. I was here for what, 5 or 6 races for Belgium. 6 races of this 11 race season. I commentated and streamed for all of you. It's been really fun to do this for all of you, and people and all 4 of the drivers, they get themselves out there. But so it's I don't know, I can't do maths to save my life to talk about the how the constructors will, how other points placing the constructors will fare. But I believe it's close. I'm not sure who's taken P. I believe P2 went to Red Bull, and P3 being somebody else. Alpine then take back P3. So I thought, I wasn't too sure. I didn't want to get it wrong, you know. But so yeah, your top 3 in the constructors was, I don't think it was separated by much. During the championship, it was won by 14.5 points. It was the pit stop from Honsky that ended it. But I think I'm gonna put out my driver of this season from the race I watched. I think obviously you've got to put Jack right up there. He's won the championship. He's been class. He's really the title. So many drivers I can say have been my favourites. To Goldfinger will be obviously up there. He's a world champion himself. He's been absolutely class this season. Everyone's thing. But people are going to be going out to see our donuts here. Sir, include your audio this time because you didn't last time. Quickly include your audio because you didn't last time.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah.
I got a message from Mick saying that we'll talk. Right. So yeah, my favourite driver of the season. My driver of the season, I definitely have to give it to. I think it's got to be Sam.
Probably, yeah.
From what I've seen, he has
Sam's
been
been rapid all season. I'm kind of proud where I finished. P6. I think it should be P5 because I might get one of my 3-second time penalties removed. So, yeah, overall, good race. I'm proud of myself.
Yeah, you so close to podium.
It was very close. I would have not got it though. I wouldn't have been quick enough to catch up to the hard runners. I was stuck battling.
Right then.
I was stuck.
High Caliber is retired. I don't think you're meant to. Are you meant to retire from the practice? Right. Donuts are starting then. As are you here too, Donuts, sir?
Yeah, I'm here, so I'm gonna.
Where's our world champion? Here he is, doing donuts. Right. Hello, Sheehan. Include your audio. Include your audio. Include your audio.
Damage is hard. It's a joke.
I'll do a donut with Jack.
Doing donut with damage because Louis just kept damage on.
Right.
Dorothy, you should. Yeah. Go on. Show me.
I wish I was doing my donut. I wish I was doing donuts with you. I could just spin in my room.
You hear like multiple crashes. Also, damage is on, so I find that people. You spin me right
That was-
round, baby, right round. Like a
That was a good race. I mean, McLaren back on the top step.
I knew Perkins would win. Not Perkins. Perkins took me out. I mean, Shui would win.
You should. Groovy, take a look at us. Me and Karansky are doing donuts together.
I know, I'm actually doing donuts.
Where are you guys? On track?
At the exit of the, like, turn, what, 4.
Okay, I'm on my way. Why
No, it's at
fucking-
turn 5.
What car is Kowalski in?
He's in the Alpine, Red Bull, I assume. Or no, or Aston Martin. He's in Aston Martin.
The middle of you. Where we're doing donuts. Oh, but it's qualified. Why is there rules? I'm damaged here.
Right, right, I have been informed that, well, we have all been informed that Sheehan, you've been disqualified.
Yeah, because why would they keep, like, fucking damage and, what was it?
So we will have the driver transfers open tomorrow.
Ooh.
No.
Where is
Please no, why can't we open it, like, now?
driver signings?
Exciting, silly season will be.
I want to see this announcement from Seb. Where's our champion? He's here. He does
Who?
donuts on the grass. Let's look at Sam as well.
Can we just, like, go rebellious? It's a like monstrous party and say, put the stands in. So yeah, what car is, like, can't see, like, in right now? Like,
Right, our announcement. I have not been told what it
Okay,
is.
cool.
I've been given codes, pretty much. The donut session gives a hint of our future lineup.
Who said that?
Can you, Seb? Can you elaborate for me, sir?
What?
Guess what car Hansi's in?
Huh?
What car Hansi's in right now?
Hronski is in an Aston Martin. Is that? Do you know if that's going to give us any clues?
No.
I mean, it says it's
not
representative of the
gonna
lineup.
And you're doing donuts with him. So, are you going to be racing together at Alpine with Mr.
Aston
Hronski?
Martin.
Yeah.
Aston-
Oh yeah. Sorry,
Aston
Aston
Martin.
Martin. Will you be driving at Aston Martin?
I'm
with
doing right now.
Hronski? I've been told to keep guessing.
How many people
Yeah,
do
no.
you think you get? You got me, but you know, it's, could be a hint.
I mean, I'll find out tomorrow, won't I, when the driver transfers happen. Jesus. Perks of choice.
Why did you think Kowalski and Sir when they're going to complete different vehicles?
Right. Once again, thank you thank you to you two for providing me with something to talk about,
Why
Yeah.
not?
and everyone has watched and put up with my annoying voice for the last 6 Saturdays of the the last, I don't know what I'm saying, the last 6 weeks, the last 6 Saturdays you've put up with me, and let's say thank you, and I'll see you all next season with some new lineups, and some even more exciting racing.
If I get sidetracked again to turn one next year, I'm gonna kill somebody. Looking at you, DJ.
I'll also kill somebody.
So, thank you for talking and everything. No, I've been talking. Thank you for.